This is the Izzy Lala podcast. I'm Izzy Lala, and I'm a writer and artist from Sacramento, California. And this right here is a podcast where we're learning and growing and just exploring life itself. So thanks for joining. So I hope you guys have had a good weekend. I've been working on some things, including having a couple upcoming poetry features. So I'm excited to share that and about that in the near future. So last episode, we talked about how you guys are dealing with your lack of control right now during our time of COVID. And one responder, Josh, said, perhaps COVID is an amplification of everything we cannot control and is teaching us to cope better with these tense situations, to focus on all aspects of life that we can control. So I think this is beautiful because truly there are other elements to our lives and to stuff that we have going on that we do have control over. So I think it's also important to recognize those things and the control that you do have, and just to realize that you're not completely out of control. So utilize your control in other areas. So thanks for bringing that up. So I've been just really trying to find time to do everything that I want to do in my day, especially with the new year. So, I have all these plans, like I want to do my art, I want to work out, I want to clean, then I want to make my lunch for work, then I want to get ready for work. And so I'm trying to, I've been trying to do that this last week, just making the time for everything. And it's just not been happening. So today, I woke up earlier than usual, but I found that I got so caught up in doing and thinking about this one thing, which had to do with this art thing that I'm working on, that I just ran out of time and I wasn't able to do anything else because I then had to go to work. So I was, mostly just disappointed in myself because I'm really trying to get back into my health and working out regularly. And I was just frustrated because I felt like I had so much time, but now it was gone because I was too involved in thinking about this one thing. But what I learned was that you really, at the end of the day, just don't overwhelm yourself. I think too often we start overthinking everything instead of just allowing ourselves time to breathe and then to execute. One of the reasons I wasn't accomplishing what I wanted to was because I was overanalyzing and therefore got frustrated and then got into a rut. When what I should have done was to take a break or move on to working out or something else that I wanted to do in the morning. So I think the second thing is oftentimes if we will just sit back, the answer will find its way to you. That's what I believe. For instance, whenever I'm panicked or, about something or frustrated, I find myself just thinking too much about it, overanalyzing or just panicking. But I'm learning that you will find yourself getting into even more of a rut if you don't allow the time to find the answer, or if you just aren't at peace, to be honest. So for my earlier scenario, I'm just going to remember that. And really, if something doesn't get done or if it doesn't go as planned, it's okay. I just have to continue to find my peace, and things I believe will work themselves out, especially if you're doing good things. That's at least what I believe. So moral to the story is don't get mad or frustrated when things don't go as planned, or when you can't find the time for everything you want to do either. And just keep doing good and you will figure it out and find the time. That's truly what I believe and what I've experienced to be true for me anyway. And I also think we live in a culture where we are trying to do everything all at once, with social media and texting and working and a lot of things, just everything at once. And it gets frustrating if you aren't able to get everything done as planned. I realize that. But overthinking any part of it will ultimately kill more of your time. So you just have to be careful with the time that you do have. So what do you guys think? Do you guys have this problem of getting stuck doing one thing or thinking or overthinking about something and losing your entire day? Let me know by emailing izzylala83@gmail.com, or you can leave a voice message at 209-730-7044, and I will feature them on the next episode. So thanks again for joining and listening. And you can find me, Izzy Lala, on Instagram or izzylala.com for more updates. But for now, wishing you all healing, hope, and light.
Her mind is a jungle, can't find her way out.